Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to episode number 419 plus 1. Yep, I promised no more tree talk, so no more tree talk. I said it once. The fact there is more trees on our planet than stars in our galaxy is not suspicious at all. Yep, nothing to see here. Please leave a like and subscribe, it helps a lot. Now enjoy the video. Why not? I'm already dead inside. So do you want us to roast your mom or you first? The good thing about being dead is a man will finally touch your naked body. That man will be the mortician. You're so average, you could flatten a bell curve. It's too difficult for me to roast you while you are wearing that Dr. Zira from the Planet of the Apes cosplay. She does a solo podcast just regurgitating what she talked about in therapy the day before. Let it burn. Anime manga cosplay Diablo MLBB vampire puzzle. Wow. A nation girl that's into anime and cosplay. You're really making an effort to break all the stereotypes and stand out. 99% chance you're in Bandung, Bogor or Malaysia, and you sell Baxoticus. Dude, I've been playing you for a couple of weeks in Assassin's Creed. Jet helmets don't protect the face well enough, and you might end up with serious disfigurement in case of a crash. Not that anyone would notice the difference. No amount of interests/hobbies or wacky poses could ever make you remotely interesting. What is your favorite cosplay? Parental disappointment or a pile of wasted potential? Or is it a combined costume? I can take it. The face of a woman who's going to get rejected from her arranged marriage. Your jawline's more masculine than the last few dudes who posted here. $20 on pump number 3 please. You have a face for radio. Good thing you work at a call center. You don't need a nose job, you need a nose career. I'm just here to remind you that part of the movie where the guy takes the girl's glasses off and she is magically pretty is just Hollywood selling you false hope. Please never stick your tongue out again. It's unsettling in a way that's very hard to articulate, uncomfortable making and deeply sad at the same time. Were you in the Minecraft movie? You smell like cheap soap. You tell yourself it's an upgrade because you used to smell like poo. You look like an Indian bobblehead. Let me see what you've got. Looks like your nose qualifies for a 10% tariff like the rest of the smaller nations. This is what you'd get if Tony Danza had a daughter with Tony Danza. Shouldn't you say, let me smell what you got? Your nose is so big you can smell tomorrow night's dinner. Fellas, now this is what we call as a practice girl. Go big or go home. I don't get offended easily. Please tell me your last name is Chin. Human embodiment of the scream mask. I'm guessing you don't get complimented easily either. What's the Asian equivalent of a Habsburg jaw? 2025 blanket and towel folder champion. I've seen Picasso paintings with better facial symmetry. You're sure not talking about your tatars, are you? I was so distracted by the face that I forgot girls were supposed to have tatars. All photos from March. I would buy a Halloween mask of your face. The ghost from The Grudge has fallen on hard times now that acting jobs have dried up. I was told there is no crime in Japan, yet I see someone stole your eyebrows. I'll never forget when you called that TV in the Ring movie. It looks like someone keeps erasing your face and trying to redraw it from memory. You look like my big toe. How do you have zero facial features whatsoever? You look like something that appears in the mirror if I say the wrong word 3 times. It's me again, make me cry. I wonder what personality disorder she has. Chlamydia. You look like a personified snake in a 90s cartoon, if it was a well-known spreader of STDs. I feel sorry for the guys that wake up next to you. They must have a jump scare when the sun comes up. You look like the perfect side piece. Single, no kids, now roast me the best you can. You look like you scratch your ass crack and sniff your fingers a lot. Your photos look like I had a drink between each. No kids, she got a full punch card from Planned Parenthood though. 30, dirty, and conniving. Juggled more balls than a circus clown. I see cat ownership in your future, and an irrational fight with another trailer park resident about the virtues of rapping to polka music. You probably look okay at one particular angle, in one particular lighting, and after a certain number of drinks. You must really have an insufferable personality. Single, sure, because there is no one else that can fit into a relationship with your ego. Feeling too good at me, a new one that'll have me crying for weeks. I bet if you get like 5 more tattoos your dad will come back. Not going to lie, was expecting hairy armpits. You look like what garlic smells like. I see you have some nose jewelry, I guess it's a good thing, to show off the only curve your body has. Go back to your cave, rabbit troll. Even though you shave constantly, everyone knows you can grow a beard in a few days. You seem like a love interest someone travels the world with, only for them to realize they just manifested a persona for their chain wallet. Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort. Pick revealing no hairy armpits is the biggest twist ending since The Sixth Sense. Oh great. Another smelly hippie with a nose ring and tattoos made by a random dude at a festival. What's here? If drug mule ever had a face. Textbook example of butterface. I looked up needy in the dictionary and found your picture. Favorite activities, eating carrots, galloping along, and other assorted horseface activities. You look like your hobbies include ruining the vibe. You look like you try really hard to not be plain, but you are still plain. Good from afar, but far from good. If you look like that with makeup, that's gonna be a scary morning. You look like you have morning breath all day long for some reason. 29. Be hypocritical not to post after laughing at comments of others. You look like Franklin the Turtle and Walter White had a child with Benjamin Button's disease. Looking 55 at 29 is an achievement in itself, but that yellow beard fused with your teeth? A true masterpiece of neglect. Every once in a while, I come across a picture that I can't unsee, and today, that's you. With those glasses you can read comments from next week. What is wrong with your wife, that she'd marry you? I ask that same question every night, but I can't hear her from the top of the stairs. You look like you buy TV dinners in bulk. 29. Bro, your hairline didn't just recede, it packed its bags, changed its name, and entered witness protection. Ugly people in their 20s do all the important work nobody else wants to do. You are valuable. If an alien landed on Earth and tried, but failed, to mimic what a human looks like, it would still look more attractive than you. Just got a new haircut, so I'm very excited for the fresh roasts. You look like you get reported to management every time someone sees you coming out of the women's restroom. This is why I can never find a decent Subaru on the market. You look like you let your priest choose your hairstyle. There are guys that would bang you, but would rather cut off an arm than admit they did. You look like a bowl of oatmeal with no milk. Interested in what you have to say. The only thing deader than your eyes are Michigan State's championship hopes. They say never give up, but you should give up. You look like your favorite band is Flock of Seagulls. You look like a gerbil that became a real boy. You look like you have an unhealthy addiction to watching Peppa the Pig whilst playing with your food, meanwhile you have a carrot stuck in your nose role-playing Jeffy from SML. Do your worst please. You look like an Amish sumo wrestler. You look like Jesus' looser step-brother, Steve. You look like you work at a bowling alley in a 80s/90s movie. Why is he on the verge of tears? I can smell the axe from here. You're gonna make male pattern baldness a topic of conversation every chance you get when you're 30. Good luck. If you ever have a kid, I wonder whether you'll tell him he's your son or your nephew first. Trailer folk don't drink Bud Light anymore, he's risking having it turn him trans. Only 3 teeth left before you can do the bitter beer face. Can't believe you needed confirmation of your abject failure in life. If rock bottom had a face and a beer. Jesus Christ, I'm glad you can't afford to be my neighbor. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.